What is going on? What is going on? What is going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Fatkat, of course, bringing you another one, man. So today, what we're gonna talk about, man? We're gonna talk about this. Sorry, if you see my last video, you've seen that I just traveled. I do travel for work, right? Like I always say. And one of those perks, I guess, if you want to call it, for traveling is you know, I'm able to rent a lot of cars and everything else, just regular cars, nothing crazy or fancy, but just regular cars through National. Sometimes they get better cars than others, so on and so forth. But at National, like I explained in my last video, man, when I picked up this car, was normally you got a program called, it's called the Emerald program, and you can go pick out any car you want, which a lot of times they do have nicer cars, especially, you know, they have like a lot of Challengers or Chargers or, you know, things like that. BMWs, I rented a couple times. But anyway, but in some places, depending on where you're going to, if you go to like a small airport, they don't have that program. They got National, but they don't have the actual program, right? So they just give you a car. So what they gave me this time was a damn Ford Fusion, man. God, man, I cannot believe I'm in this thing. And first of all, let me apologize for anybody that has a Ford Fusion. I don't want to apologize because I'm going to offend you. I'm going to apologize because I'm sorry that you got one of these cars. Nah, I'm just playing, man. But yeah, don't take offense to anything, man. If you got a Ford Fusion, hey, more power to you, man. At least you got something to ride around in. At the end of the day, man, this car sucks. I mean, completely sucks, man. Like, there is no power, no nothing in this car. So I'm going to give you guys a little walk around on this car, man. For whatever reason, if you guys are in the market to buy a vehicle, right? I know this channel mostly deals with Chargers and Mopars and things like that, but you know, you never know what you're in the market for. So if you ever in the market, you might decide, man, I just need to get something cheap or whatever the case. Do not go with this car, Ford Fusion. Do not go with it. Which is actually kind of crazy, man, because I remember a couple years ago, man, the Ford Fusions used to actually be kind of nice. You know, like, I mean, obviously this is, you know, way before anything like the new era came out, but I would say, man, like mid 2000s, I think it was early to mid 2000s, like Ford Fusions was actually kind of decent looking. I mean, I've never owned one, but I know I used to see some on the road, and people used to hook them up, put some rims on them, whatever the case, and they actually look decent, man. But I don't know what Ford did to this car right here, but it is horrible, man. Let me show you guys a little bit on the inside. So when you're sitting down in the driver's seat, right, this is what you see. This is kind of standard across all Fords that I noticed, man, because even my wife has this, and you know, this is literally the same exact layout. And she, you know, we have the Ford Explorer Sport 2016 at that. This is the 2019. You see, it only has what, 1,295 miles on it, and literally it's the same exact layout as this right here. You move on over here, you got a pretty decent screen, I guess, if you want to call it. I think this is the Sync 3, so you got a decent screen, I guess. You do have all your and remember, and mind you, to be fair, this is the SE, so I don't know if, you know, they got a higher trim that might have more luxurious type buttons and all that. I don't know, man, but this is the like I said, this is the SE, man. So you got a decent screen. You got the Sync 3, I believe this is Sync 3. You know, then you got all your regular buttons down here, volume and tune, and all your AC stuff down here and everything else. Down here you do have, you know, USB ports, obviously. Then you got your 12-volt port right there. My lollipops from the hotel, I'll be stealing those all the time. What do you guys call it? You guys call these lollipops or suckers? Depends on where you're from, man, what you call it. I'll call them lollipops, but you know, some people call them suckers. But anyway, but these are actually pretty good, man. For those who have never tried these type, hotel gives them out for free, man. So I'll take one every single time I pass the damn desk. Anyway, I would say this is pretty interesting right here, though, man. Look at the gear changer. So obviously it's like the dial, whatever, man, which is, I guess, pretty cool for this type of car. So you got your park, reverse, you know, neutral, drive. In the middle you got your sport. So this will be, so you see, oh, actually let me do it like this. So when you change it right into drive, and then you push that sport down, what happens is, you see that S right there? So it goes from regular, so I take it off, and it goes to drive. When I hit the sport, it goes into the sport mode. Now I'm guessing that's where you can use these right here, which are paddle shifters. Why this car has paddle shifters, I have no idea, but they're there, right? I guess to make you feel like you're doing something. I don't know, man. But yeah, so you got your little paddle. I mean, they're tiny too, man. Like little itty bitty paddle shifters. But there you go, man. You can put it in the sport mode, I guess. You can see down here you got all your you know, your cruise control options, and then all your radio buttons and everything else there, and your Bluetooth stuff. And I mean, it does have a nice little sunroof, man. I give them that. So there you go, man. You got your nice little sunroof. The back does look pretty spacious, man, for this type of car. I must admit, it is a 4-door vehicle, so you know the back does look pretty spacious, man. I will give them that. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the outside. I mean, for the inside, man. Let's show you guys a little bit on the outside what it looks like. All right, man. So when you come onto the outside, man, this is what it looks like. Like I said, this car looks horrible, man. It used to look way better. I don't know what Ford decided to do with this car, man, but it looks terrible. That grille, terrible. Terrible, man. Like, what are they doing? I don't know, man. This is, I mean, you can't get any more boring than this. This is crazy. You got the dual exhaust. That's probably not, I'm sure it's not really dual exhaust. Let me see if they even got tailpipes in here. It does have a tailpipe in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if there's one on the other side. Oh, there is. Okay. So it does have 2 tailpipes. I don't know if you got to check under the car to see if there's actual true dual exhaust, or if they just make you believe it, or if they just faking the funk, you know, making the 2 tailpipes come out. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, man, this thing is super boring. Can't say it enough. But either way, man, let's get to the fun stuff, man. So do you know this is a boring car? I'm not really doing like an actual review of the car. I had nothing else to do with the car, man. So I was like, you know what? Let me go out there and try to do some pulls. This car is all-wheel drive though, so it might be kind of hard to do it. I'm gonna try to do some pulls, man. Let me see how fast I can get up, you know, get it up to speed and stuff like that, man. So let's do that, man. So stay tuned, man. I'm gonna set this camera up, and then we're gonna try to do some pulls and everything else, man. Let's go. Oh my God, man, I got, this is literally like the most terrible video, man, I've ever done. Like, I don't know if you guys seen it, man. Hopefully it came through in the video. Like, I was literally trying to like spin out, burn out, do something like, and there's just no power into it, man. I even try to like keep it like in neutral and hit the gas and then throw it into drive. Nothing. Like literally nothing. It was like, this is the worst car ever, man. Like, this is worse than my Volkswagen Passat that I had. Like, this is ridiculous, man. Ford, you should be ashamed of yourself, man. Let me show you guys what it looks like on the inside, man. Now, before I go out there, I will say this, man. I forgot to show you guys. It does have a reverse camera, though. So, take that for what it's worth. It does have a reverse cam. But other than that, man, this car is freaking horrible. So I am in regular drive mode right now, and we'll see. We'll do a couple pulls over here and see how it goes. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys in this parking lot real quick. Look at this. I'm gonna go from 0. That's going from 0, man. Let's see. Let's do it again. From 0. And this is punching it. That's punching it all the way down, man. Pretty much nothing. Or maybe I just got spoiled. I don't know. But that initial first punch, nothing, man. Let me try to do a paddle shifters now. Let me try this with paddle shifters to see if it makes a difference. So you see it's changed over to the S, to the sport mode. Got my hands on the paddle shifters here. Let's see. Yeah, I guess a little bit better, but nothing to write home about, that's for sure. Oh my God, man, this is terrible. You know what? I'm done, man. I'm done with this. I'm done doing this this video. Oh my God, man. I'm done doing this video, man. I'm not gonna waste any more of you guys' time, man. If you guys actually watch this video to the end. First of all, let me say thank you, man, because this is probably one of my worst videos. Ford Fusion, man, do not get this car, man. It is probably the most terrible car, modern car, new car. This is 2019, man. There should be no car that should be made like this in 2019. In 2019, unless it's literally like for that. So like, I understand if you get like a Prius or something like that, you know what you're buying. You're buying that car for that reason. You know what I'm saying? No other car should be made so underpowered and so boring like this Ford Fusion. I'm sorry, Ford. Your Mustangs are dope. I mean, I like Mustangs. Mustangs are dope. The 5.0s, and I mean, you know, the GTs and the 5.0s. Obviously, the GT350, the GT500 is a dope car that's coming out. But bro, what are y'all doing with this, man? Come on, you guys can't have such dope cars and then, you know, go into the other end of the spectrum and come out with something like this. But honestly, that's probably why they're a successful company. It's because they do have that wide range of vehicles, man. Literally something for everybody. But this, I would be scared to even have my son drive something like this, even though he's 16 now. He's getting ready to get him his new car or get him a car. But I don't know, man. I'll be scared to have him something like this. You know, there's a thing with teenagers, right? They'd be like, oh, you don't get them something quick or fast, whatever, because they could potentially kill themselves. True statement. That's a very true statement. But you also got to think about something that's super underpowered, man. You don't want to give them something that's super underpowered, because when they're trying to merge on the traffic, you know what I'm saying, because obviously their their perception may not be as good as someone as an experienced driver, as far as, you know, merging onto traffic or whatever the case, or trying to beat traffic, you know what I'm saying, like a yellow light or something like that. I mean, you never know. You know how people drive. So, you know, so little things like that. And if they don't got that power to do it, man, that could also potentially be dangerous, because even just merging on traffic, especially down here in Florida, I mean, people cut you off and people, you know, don't let you in or whatever the case. So if you don't got a car that's decently powered to be able to do stuff like that, man, handle traffic, that could also be dangerous, man. So you got to think about, like, you know, I would think the only people that even want to buy this car will be people that want to buy this car for their kids or something like that, because it's a, you know, cheaper car and this and that. But at the end of the day, man, you also got to think about that, man. So for those of you guys who are in that market or getting ready to get there, where you got kids that are getting ready to start driving all this other stuff, think about that too, man. This is not the car to get for them at all, period. Anyway, other than that, again, I'm not gonna waste any more of you guys' time. Appreciate you guys for watching the video. You know, my boy Fatkat, man. Make sure you guys comment. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. As you guys know, I'm on travel right now, like I've always said. My last video and this video. And as soon as I get back, man, I got a lot of things coming to the car. We're almost at that 3,800 subscriber milestone. So I am going to go ahead and do that mod as soon as I get back. And I also got another announcement about that too. So I'm going to do another announcement about as far as the way I do my mods with the subscriber count and everything else. I'm going to announce that with my next video, whenever, or not my next video, but my video of when I get back and when I do that that mod. So there's going to be a change coming to that. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, man, so you guys can see how I'm going to be modding Christine from here on out, man. Anyway, other than that, appreciate you guys for watching the video. Make sure you guys, again, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Got a lot of exciting things coming up for Christine. And you guys want to stay tuned, man. Other than that, appreciate you guys for watching. And we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Later.